This is Tide Surf Magazine and you're watching issue number 2. In this issue we begin our journey west and find ourselves filming in the Sligo and Bundoran area.
My name's Darragh Gilmartin. I'm 14 years old. I'm here at my local break with Tide Surf Magazine. I'm a member of Donegal Bay Board Riders and I've been surfing for about 3 years. This is my Almeric Weirdo Ripper. It's 5'6", 26 litres. It's a swallowtail. I surf it in most conditions, and I'm currently using a pair of John Florence medium fins. I've been competing for the past year or two. I used this board to come second in the Nationals last year, and I used it to come first in the first stop on the Junior Tour in 2022.
Celtic Wave is an exhibition about the history of surfing in Ireland from its early beginnings in the 1960s right up to the present day with the surfing Olympic team.
Hiya, my name is Sander and I'm here for the Celtic Wave Surfing exhibition, and I shaped the board for this exhibition as well, which is currently on display, which I'm very, very excited about.
My name's Al Menny and I'm down here today in Belfast at the Ulster Transport Museum. And I'm standing here in front of a massive big surfboard here by a surfboard shaper here in Ireland called Rosie. Rosie's from Derry, London, Derry. And this is actually a replica of a board he made for me must be about 12 or more years ago now. And I've used it off the west coast of Ireland, catching some of the biggest waves in the world here, obviously, for a long time. So it's class to be here in Belfast. The girl Claire that's put this exhibition together, has put together a really good show. There's boards from other people. There's just lots of cool stuff in this little exhibition, and you should definitely come and see it. There's details on when these boards were made. Some of the earliest guys like Alan Duke, Davy Govan, stuff they made, wetsuits they made. All that information's here on the walls to come and see. So definitely worth a trip down if you're into surfing at all, and even if you're not into surfing, it's definitely worth a wee look.
Hi, my name's Stephen Devlin. I shape sweet boards, stands for surfing what else is there. Down here with loads of other shapers and people in the surf industry from all over Ireland at the new exhibition in Cultraw, the Folk and Transport Museum, and it's really good. There's loads of class, online stuff, interactive stuff, and loads of really good people here, so get down, check it out.
I'm so grateful that you opened your doors to us and gave us access to the surfing community. Huge thank you to all of you, and enjoy the exhibition.
My name is Gemma Gillespie. I grew up in Donegal town, but I live in the lovely Strand Hill, and I like to longboard. Okay, so these are the three boards I'm riding at the moment. This one here is a Skin Dog cherry picker. Skin Dog came out with it last year, I think. So it's in the Thunderbolt technology. So it's a 9'6", but it's super light. It's as you can see, it's not too light. I can nearly hold it with one hand. So it's such a super fun board. It goes in big waves, small waves, every wave. Now, when it is windy, I find that, well, I learned when I got hit in the head with this, it was a bit too light for the windy days. So this is my windy day board. So this board was custom made for me by Graham Doonan. So it's Doonan Designs. So he copied, had a Donald Takayama in the pink, and I loved the shape, so I brought it to him and he made this fiberglass board. There's a good bit of weight in it, it's heavy enough, but it's brilliant on the windy days. You can get it actually rides really well. You can get up to good speeds on it, and it's quite easy to get up and down. On the big days in the winter, I like to ride this board here. This is a Skin Dog Peacemaker, and it's full carbon fibre. And as you can see, even though it's 9 foot, I can hold it with one hand. So it's super light. It's carbon fibre on the inside and carbon fibre wrap on the outside. So it's got a pin tail, so you can do like really cool kind kind of snappy turns on it. But what I like about it too, even though it's high performance longboard, it's still got a nice round nose, so it sort of invites you up to the top of the board to do your cross stepping and your nose riding as well. So I think I have all conditions covered, but with these 3 boards.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm one of the co-owners of Foam here in Bundoran, alongside No.2 and good friends Darragh Gilmartin. We're here located in Bundoran on the main street, and we've been here just about 4 years now. Yeah, we kind of opened Foam through friendship and working together in the surf shop next door, and with that we kind of have a cafe that's kind of surf orientated and up for having a laugh. So we have a mix of stuff in the shop, from like traveling books to fins to a whole load of coffee, and a different range of retail of our own gear, I suppose, as well, and things like that. Quite frequently we'll be on social media and on the gram to promote events and stuff that we do here, and we have premieres with Patagonia, and then we kind of have different barbecue nights with some DJs and stuff like that. So we kind of mix up a bit different events that we kind of host, and the best way to check them out and keep in touch is like on the gram or sometimes Facebook, I suppose, as well.
Hi guys, welcome to Derry City Skatepark. My name's Joe Hill, 34-year-old skateboarder, born and raised here in Derry, on the waterside. And now we've got this skatepark here in the waterside we can use all winter. So we set this place up about a year ago now, just during lockdown. We started off with a real small park. We found some ramps, Facebook Marketplace, people donated stuff. Rosie from the old Rosie Surf and Skate Park gave us ramps and rails. And then over the last year, we've just been building it up, worked on the flow, all the different obstacles. Everything's got its different levels. I think we're in a really good place now. From what we started with, which was a very small space with a lot of ramps in it, I think now we've got like the perfect layout where we've got a lot of ramps and a lot of options, but 60% of flat ground space. And that's really good for our roller skaters, for beginners, just pushing and going around. We have roller discos where they only use the flat. And then we have all the bigger sections now. We've got tiers, levels with smaller stairs, bigger stairs. Behind me here, one of my favorite sections is the 3 flat 4, big handrail, Euro gap, ledge, hip, everything you need in a small space. So like right now I think we've got the layout that works for everybody. Another one of my favorite things in the park is our big 5-foot mini ramp. It was given to us by a friend down in Bundoran. It's been sitting out for years and we resheeted it with birch, and it's fast, fun and perfect transition. So we've had a lot of kids that have never skated ramps before are getting to skate this perfect big ramp, and everyone's loving it. So I originally moved to Germany to look for bigger sponsors and get involved with competitions and more of the European scene. And through that, I've picked up a couple of sponsors over the years. Right now I'm skating for DC Shoes, Film Trucks and Thrill Skateboards.
Hi, my name's Josh Deery Browne. I'm from Bundoran and we're here in Bundoran Surf Co. I've been working in Bundoran Surf Co since I was about waist high, washing wetsuits as a grommet, getting paid in stickers, and I'm working in the shop and doing surf lessons now at the minute. Surf Co has been open since 2005. It's owned by Pete Craig and Aidan Browne. Pete and Aidan were both young surfers in Bundoran, one working as a gardener and one working as a waiter, and both decided to open a surf shop, and here we are now. Aidan's my uncle, so that's how I'm here. So in Surf Co we have the shop lodge and we do surf lessons. In the shop we stock loads of stuff. We have from men's clothes, women's clothing, obviously a big range of surfboards. Surf skates are a really big one at the minute, so we have heaps of them, really good for your surf training. For men's brands we do a lot of Volcom, Patagonia, Billabong, and the same for the girls too. So we have a big range of wetsuits in the shop at the minute. The brands we stock is O'Neill, Volcom, Quicksilver, a few other ones there too coming and going. They're our main ones. At the minute now, our probably favourite suit and best seller in the shop is the O'Neill Hyper Freak. This is a 4-3, it's what I've been surfing the last while. Super stretchy, super soft and comfy, and helps you surf better, go faster. Cool, so all the same brands in the women's too, all sizes, same models, you know, Roxy instead of Quicksilver, the O'Neill as well with the Hyper Freak, we have them in all the women's sizes. It's going down really popular this year. So a really popular board at the minute is all the mid lengths. We have a CI mid here, really good for intermediate surfers looking to improve and advanced surfers that are looking for a bit more of a fun board or even something that works in a bit bigger waves too. At the minute we have these from 610, 7.0 and 7.2, and great fun to getting out in some big fat waves or some small little punchy ones down the beach. So here we have the CI twin pin, pretty popular board around town at the minute. I've been surfing one of these a good bit, pretty fun so it is. The advantage of these is they go pretty fast down the line when you need them to be, and when you get the release out of them, they do slide and they do carve pretty nice too. So they're kind of good for maybe more hollow waves and getting in nice and early and going fast. So if you have any questions or queries guys on any of the stuff we talked about today or any other gear, just give us a shout on Facebook, Instagram, a call or an email. We're open 7 days a week, so we'll get back to you. We're going to go to have a wee session now around town and then see what's going on, get some waves.
My first wave I ever caught was out in Strandhill with a good mate of mine, Colin O'Hare, who's Irish champion. He brought me out to Strandhill on a blue foamy, pushed me into my first wave, and I actually stood up in my first wave. And one of the best feelings of my whole life. Loved it. The first time I ever got into shaping was I was buying boards from America, and I just wanted to make my own board. That was basically it. I was doing repairs for many years, and I knew that I could basically shape my own board, so I just went about it, bought a blank and started shaping my own board. And we got it, surfed it straight away, and it was perfect, loved it. So I'm based here in Sligo, County Sligo, just outside Sligo town on the Bundoran Road. I've been shaping about 7 years now. I've been doing repairs about 13 years. So around the Sligo area I have Gemma Gillespie. She surfs one of my longboards. It's a log version longboard with a very nice artwork on it that she wanted herself, called Custom Made. I also have another surfer called Shane McManus. He loves surfing fishes, all that sort of retro style boards. I have Colin O'Hare, who's a mate of mine who's 5-time Irish champion. He's on a few of my boards. He actually tests a lot of my boards. I have Con McDermott, who's another friend of mine. He tests a lot of my boards too. He's another Irish champion. So there's a lot of people around Sligo that help me out and surf my boards, which is great. What I love about shaping is I get to get a big block of foam and I get to bring it down into a masterpiece at the end. I just love curves. I can see curves. I love working with curves. I just love working with my hands. I've been working with my hands my whole life, from working on drift cars to being an electrician and now to shaping. It's just being creative. I just love being creative. I just love getting something in my mind and putting it out in real life. I see the future of Irish surfing progressing rapidly. You can see there's a more want for surfboards. You can see there's more want for shorter boards, high performance boards, which means there's more progression in Irish surfing. It seems to be more groms around these days, which is great to see, and hopefully they get helped out the way they should be.
We're here at Seasessions Day 1. We're holding the contest at the Peak Bundoran. The conditions are very windy, onshore and tricky. Big thank you to Seasessions for holding this comp. It's great to get everyone together and surf together.